Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. I can't start without saying a big thank you, a big shout out to all our subscribers and everyone that has watched the welcome video, everyone that commented, everyone that liked. I really love you guys. Thank you so much. I remember then we had a wish list, and that was to have 1,000 subscribers before the end of this month. I know it is still very much achievable. Be a part of this journey with me. I'm so grateful, and there's no one else I'd rather do this with if not with you. Right about now, we are 100 plus subscribers, and we had about 400 plus views, and almost 100 likes, and that is a big deal for me and for us and for what we are building. So once again, thank you, and I'm committed to showing up here consistently as much as I can, and journeying together with us all on this journey of everything we love in life. So today, guess what? I know you already know because it's already in the caption. So today we are doing a get to know me video. Yes, I believe that this is very important. As we continue on this journey, there is a need to get to know me and also like to know you. So after watching this video, I would love if you could just drop a comment, even if I know you before or if I don't, you can just briefly talk about yourself in the comment section. I would really love to read from us, definitely. So just let me know you, what you do, what you like, what you look forward to, and all of those things. So before we get to that, I just wanted to share some thoughts with us. So after the first video, prior to okay, definitely I did a bit of underground background checkup when I wanted to start this channel, knowing what YouTube entails, how, all that it is expected in a sense to have a growing and thriving YouTube channel. And I know one of the things that stood out was consistency. They really said out that you have to show up, especially if you are just starting, you have to show up as frequently as possible and all of those things. And I remember during my birthday when I was sending the flyers, a friend of mine asked when next I'm releasing a video, and I was like, okay, I plan to do say once in a week. And I was like, once in a week, why can't I do two? So I really thought about it. So after like a week and I had not done a video, I was beginning to get pressured. It got so bad. There was a day I really wanted to just shoot the video because I felt like I needed to shoot you today. A part of me didn't feel as much prepared as I should, but I felt like I have a commitment to you guys, and I have a commitment to myself and to the vision of what this YouTube stands for, to show up. But just that day I just knew it wasn't right. It wasn't it. I just had to sit and have a rethink. I rather think that God just had to sit me down and have a brain reset with me. It made me look back to why I started this YouTube channel in the first place. People say that know your why. It is very essential, why you are doing what you do. It gives you a huge leverage. I looked and I'm like, okay, we have this number of subscribers, number of views, this number of, with just a video. That is massive. That is a miracle, I believe. After I released that first video, after I uploaded that first video, it felt like I got so busy. It was as if my schedule became like times in multiples busier. And I'm like, how do I do this thing? I run a 9 to 5. I have commitments. I have other things I'm doing. I felt like as if I was not giving this as much as attention as I should. And then thank God for coming into the equation and resetting my brain. No pressures. As long as you are walking the path and doing what you are meant to do part time, then you are doing well. I don't know who this is for or who this is going to bless. I just want to say that keep at it, whatever it is that you are doing, as long as you are putting in the work that is required. Don't succumb to pressure or its demand. Ensure that you are doing what you are doing and that it's not that you are being lazy, because that is not an excuse to be lazy, of course. Once all this is clear, then I feel that you're really on track. So no pressure, enjoy life, live life, be a baby girl, be a baby boy, whatever you want to be, or a big guy and a big girl. Just live life. As going now into the real deal of today. The real deal is a get to know me video. A get to know me video. I am a James Naladigbeso. I was born and bred in Ogun State, Abeokuta to be precise, although I'm an Ijebu big, but I grew up in Abeokuta. I'm currently based in Ibadan. I want to say it like, I'm currently based in Ibadan. I'm a pharmacist by profession. I'm also building Light Up with Adriana Oyi. So that's basically what I do for now. And I have quite a number of commitments. I serve a vision and I belong to a couple of communities. Yeah, there. And perhaps as we go on this journey, you might get to know about them. Maybe not. At a time, I was in Blue House. So I just automatically claimed, when they asked me what's your best color, I say blue. It even got to a point, I don't watch football, but when they ask me, what club do you support, I say Chelsea. Because of the blue. But now looking back, I don't think blue is my favorite color. I'm not even sure I have a favorite. I'm not even sure I have a favorite color, but lately I'm embracing bright colors, such as the one I'm wearing. I'm embracing bright colors. I'm trying out colors. Be colorful. Life is beautiful, and life can be colorful. Help it. But yes, I think I really like to take my vegetable. Favorite artist, I'm not sure. Well, let me start from the fun ones. Yes, that would fun ones. So I have interest in skincare, in hair care, food. I claim that I'm a food enthusiast, and I feel everybody that has come across me knows that I love food in a good way now. I feel like I'm fascinated with the heart that food is, the science behind it, building up flavors. There's a how to cook that makes you, that gives you that pro vibes, that pro chef vibes, and all of those things. I'm really, really fascinated with that. And I can't stop binging on food videos. No, I can't. Or reading about food or trying to see how to cook something a better way. And I think that I'll be doing something about that, my passion for food, sometime soon. Fingers crossed. Let's wait and see. But I think I'll do something about that. And also, I love skincare. I love hair care. And made me remember something. It made me remember something my aunt used to say. My aunt would talk about how that, when all is said and done, what you have is the you. What you have is your hair, is your skin. When all the wigs are gone, when all the makeups and all the everything, it's off. It is you. You have you. So you rather take care of that you than just just the cover up. I didn't even get in growth. I really love to see people rise up to higher versions of themselves. I love seeing myself, grow into things I didn't know I could do before, things that I didn't pay attention to. It always fascinates me. I love to people rise to the highest level of self. I love growth so much, and it's how someone can grow into and unleash different versions and higher versions of self. I love it. I love change. I believe change is a constant thing. We all change and we evolve. And as we evolve, hopefully it is evolving into a better version of ourselves. Personal development, service. I'm big on service. Like serve, while serving, you get to discover a whole lot of things about yourself. You get to see, it even helps you to fine tune what you want to do. believer. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe in his finished works. I believe in his death, burial, resurrection, and his finished works, and all that I am because of that sacrifice that he made. And honestly, I believe that that's like the compass for my life. And I feel it is the most prioritized part of my life, because out of this flows everything I do, all that I'll ever do, all that I'll ever become, and all that I have stems out of this. So my faith is very important. I hope you have something like that. Now, fun fact, I didn't know that YouTube was a thing though, until 2020. And not that I didn't know YouTube as an app, but I had it on my phone, but I seldom go there. I seldom visit. I just check maybe once in a while, check food videos, and then I'm out. Basically, that's what I used to do then. And then came 2020, and then the lockdown, COVID, and all of that. And then we had to start streaming church services online. Important meetings were held on YouTube and Zoom and stuff. As I evolved into this beautiful young woman that you see, I begin to see life in a bigger, better, and a brighter way. I saw life through the lens of so much light and love and positivity. I saw endless possibilities. I saw that a lot could be. There were really no limitations in that sense. There is endless possibilities, as long as you cannot miss it. You cannot but believe in endless possibility. So I begin to see that my environment didn't see things exactly the way I saw them. And I would rant. I would be so worked up. I'm like, why is this thing like this? Why are people thinking this way? Why is this thing even flying? And people are really, they are really gaining so much influence around it and doing all these things. And, God just had to make me see that I couldn't go on with being reactive to everything I see around. I get worked up. I rant to my people that are close to me. We talk about it. I'm like, after all this talk, what happens? I realized that my rant did not pass the roof of my room. And that brought about a whole lot of other things that this video might not be able to contain, and eventually led to one of the expressions of this being starting this YouTube channel. We get to put, like I said, we get to create the narratives we want to see. We get to put the spotlight on amazing things that are happening around. I don't know if you've noticed, but bad news seems to sell more in the media. Everywhere you turn, you don't even want to listen to the news. You don't want to read newspapers because it's all bad news. You watch TV, the news you see is not so encouraging or nice. And I'm like, why all this negativity? We can do something better about it. So basically, that's how this YouTube came about. Because I'm not exactly a public person. For my friends and people that are close to me, they know that I can like to be private about things. But I'm all here for the unraveling. I'm here for. I don't have it all figured out yet, even to the tiny bits. No, I don't. But as we go on this journey, I believe that a lot will be unraveled. Expect topics ranging from faith, food, personal development, just gisting around lifestyle, relationships, health, of course. Me wanting to be all that God will have me be. And someone asked me at the time, someone very special to me, shout out to you yourself, asked me at the time, what is my greatest fear? And I said, I won't really say that I have a fear. I want to ensure that when all is said and done here, I mean on earth, I want to make sure that I did not leave any stone unturned. I want to make sure that I lived my life to the fullest. I want to make sure that I did all that God will have me do. I want to make sure that I achieved the aim of my existence. And that is something that drives me. When I think about it, I'm like, daring, get going. What are you doing? Get going. You cannot sleep. You cannot be slumbering. And like my coach would say, all that I have seen, I cannot unsee. So I see the endless possibilities and I believe in it. And I will see it come to pass. There's a lot, I believe that life is transient. Is transcend, and I believe that it is important that we focus on things that have eternal value. I believe that should be of utmost priority. What we do, the legacy we leave behind, where we end up, all those things are things to think about, and I really want to think about it. And those are like the things that forms my mindset, my faith also. My faith, I believe in light. I believe and I see light. I believe in love. I believe in positivity, integrity, very, very important. Honesty, you know, living life with no extra baggage, no negativity. See, I cannot deal at this point of my life. At a point or the other, I might have, been that way, but at this point, I can't deal with negativity. I can't just have excess baggage going with me. No, no, no. I ain't going with any excess baggage. How do I unwind? I read. I love reading actually. You could give me a good book and I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I love reading. I love journaling. I love talking. But if there's nobody to talk to, I cannot be talking to the wall. But I love talking and I love journaling. I write. I love taking notes of my life, and I think that has really helped me. It helps me sometimes when I go over my past journal. I see some things I wrote. I'm like, okay, I see some things that maybe I was hoping to work on. I was hoping to get better, or I needed help at the time, and then it brings this sense of reflection and gratitude, because when you see some of the things you longed for at the time, you getting them, or things now turning out in a better way for you, you are really, really grateful. I'm not a movie person, so movie cannot be how I unwind. But maybe once in a blue moon, and maybe there's the popular movie everybody's watching, I can watch it. But I hardly watch movies. I can count the number of movies I watch in a year. I don't watch movies. But now lately, I go to YouTube. I can check maybe documentaries. This time I was fascinated with the royal family. Ah gosh, I will watch documentaries upon documentaries upon documentaries. And yes, I love to dance. I love to sing. I love good music. So get me good music. I have them on my phone. I play them. I dance. I listen to it. There are some that calls for reflection. I just soak in the lyrics. Oh my gosh, I can't explain it. But we are movie lover here, I guess you would know what I'm talking about. And I also dance. I might not be able to boast of knowing how to dance all the latest dance, so, but I dance. I dance and I enjoy it. People have always told you you are extra. Your own is too much in a good way now. Perhaps you have a talent or a gift or a love for something that made you go all out for it. Something good now. Or it's a feature on your body. Perhaps you have big said a lot of things because of that. Oh, your eyes are too big. You talk too much, or probably you're talented with speaking, you're a good orator, and you've had people tell you stuff like you talk too much, you do these things too much, and because of that, you've had to tone down the volume in quotes of your giftings, your talents, things that you're passionate about. I would say that you're doing yourself a disservice if you have to shrink yourself, if you have to shrink whom you are to fit in into molds that has been formed by people and their expectations and what society would say or would not say. It's high time you leave. Lower the volume of your light. We know light does not have volume, but I need you what I'm saying. Do not shrink to fit in. Do not shrink to fit in to molds that were not originally yours. Don't do it. I love you so much. I love you. Thank you for, if you watch up to this point, thank you for watching. Thank you. See you in my next video. And now, do not forget, we don't forget that, right? Do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to share this link with people, share with your friends and family, like the video. If you are a returning viewer and you have not subscribed, please click on that subscription button. Please click on it and click on the notification bell to get notified anytime I put up a new video. And thank you so much for watching. And remember, I said on my status, I'm still a birthday girl until the end of this month, so you can still make my birthday wish come through. You can share with your family and friends. Ensure that you do not watch this without liking. Ensure you do not watch without subscribing and dropping a comment. I look forward to reading from everyone. Love you all so much. It's been a nice time chatting with us. Thank you. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye bye.